Let's go. Okay. Even though Africa is one of the largest continents we have in the world, vastly rich in natural resources, and also have one of the most brilliant minds you can think of, there's one thing that has held us back for too long, and that is our way of life, also known as the African culture. But before I dive into that topic, please permit me to pay homage to whom homage is due. Good day, ladies and gentlemen, my panel of judges, my accurate timekeeper, and of course my co-debaters. My name is Doyin David, and I'm the first speaker from level 1. My job today is to support the motion that states that Africa should be separated from the African culture in order to promote its advancement. So, guys, Africa has one of the most barbaric, some of the most barbaric and archaic cultures that you can think of. These cultures have held us back for too long and have prevented us from exploiting our potentials to the maximum. Today, I'm going to highlight 3 points to prove my case that the advancement and development that we need in Africa is just right around the corner, if only we would do one thing, which is to part ways with the peer pressure that we've gotten from our ancestors, also known as the African culture. My first point today is gender roles and inequality. Gender roles is such a predominant thing in this part of the world. It is almost as if it is expected that the man and the woman have certain roles that they can play, regardless of whether they have the capacity to do much more than that. My second point today is the overly and extreme reliance on African traditional medicine that we have imbibed, even though science and technology has provided better, more efficient and more effective options for us to diagnose and treat illnesses. My third point today is a particularly sad one, which is just the older generation, for example, our parents, thinking that the talent of a child should not be encouraged and should just be looked upon as a mere hobby, even though they can instead, I keep saying even though, instead of them to encourage.
Go again, my third point.
My third point today is a particularly sad one, which is the older generation, for example, our parents, looking down or discouraging the talent of a child instead of them to encourage, grow, and develop it till it becomes a profession that can even put Africa on the map globally. These are the 3 points I have for you today, and I want you to ponder on them. But I promise you one thing, by the time my other speakers are done speaking, you'll be convinced, just as I am, that the development that Africa needs is just right around the corner, if only we will part ways in such African culture. Thank you very much.